Hey guys, Lieutenant Dan here, Lieutenant Dan's Great Outdoor Adventures. I want to do a review on a shotgun I picked up the other day at the gun show in Raleigh, North Carolina, the Dixie Gun and Knife gun show. I went there with my brother in Christ, Joe Vaughn, who's a deacon at my church, who is truly one of the roots in my tree of life that keep me stable. Joe is such a good friend that more often than not, he forgets I'm in a wheelchair. Guys, I cooked the hamburgers on the grill tonight. Every bug in Johnson County came in my house. Sorry about that. Guys, there's not too many videos out on this gun. This is the H&R Excell semi-auto 18.5-inch barrel tactical shotgun. There's another video where a guy calls this a clone of a Benelli. I put in a comment, I won't try to bust his balls. It's not a Benelli. Benellis are inertia driven. This is a true to its very core and form, a gas driven, gas piston gun. The H&R Excell 12 gauge is a copy, an exact copy of a Beretta A400 Excell. Do you see where we're going with the name Excell? Couple things about this gun. It's first of all, it's made in Turkey by a company called SAR Silmaz, S-A-R-S-I-A-M-A-Z, SAR Silmaz, common spelling. They are one of the largest gun producing companies in Turkey. This company makes all the H&R Excell guns, the Weatherby shotguns, Smith & Wesson shotguns, Charles Daly Escort shotguns, Mossberg International. They are a huge gun manufacturing company in Turkey, ISO 9000 certified. They make stuff for the space program. They make helicopters, rocket launchers. They make some serious high-speed stuff. This is not crap. This is good stuff. It just comes from Turkey. Well, you may be hung up, well, I'll only carry a Remington 870 for self-defense because it's made in America. Okay, fair enough. The iPhone 9 that you paid $1,000 for is made in Malaysia. Your Nikes on your feet are made in Vietnam. We went to war with those people. Think about it. You're walking on Vietnam shoes. Your Levi's are made in Bangladesh. Your t-shirts are more likely made in Pakistan, the home of Bin Laden. So, guys, I hate to break it to you. You know, the things you use every day, case in point, my Spyderco knife is made in some country called China. Some people call it China. I call it China. Guys, that's just a fact of life. All your bait casting fishing reels, my beloved Abu Garcias, are no longer made in Sweden. They're made in China. That's just the way things are going, guys. Get used to it. I say all that to say this. You should not have a problem with hunting, shooting a gun made in Turkey, distributed in America. This is a good, great piece of equipment. One thing where this gun excels over, no pun intended, where this gun excels over the Beretta A400 XL is because it has the safety in the freaking correct place, rear of the trigger. The Benellis had the safety in front of the trigger. A fellow shooter, and we'll call him to protect his identity, Daniel Hennett. I was at my friend's house, Cliff Collins and his brother, Craig Collins. Their mom and dad's in Astor Ridge. We were shooting skeet at their house in their backyard, their mansion they live in. Well, Daniel took his fully loaded Beretta A400 XL and laid it on the ground as such. Grabbed the barrel, tilted it away, went to engage the safety, and people, all these guns have been safety checked. There's no shells in the magazine and barrel. He goes to pull the trigger. Instead of hearing a click, we hear a bang. Shotgun blast goes in the air. We hear it raining down on the shed, the house, my truck. Daniel Hennett laughs and says, "My bad." My 13-year-old son, the Bear Man, who is 23 now, and my 5-year-old, who is 16 now, they could have been shot in the freaking face with number 8 shot at 10 feet away because of a freaking safety that is in the incorrect place. Safeties go behind the trigger in the trigger guard. That's to where they go. Enough on that. Guys, this gun has a 18.5-inch tactical barrel. It comes with 4 chokes. Improved cylinder, modified, and improved modified. And what I have in the gun is a full choke, which is freaking awesome. This happens to be a Gen 2 version. No shells. Click them. Gen 2 model of the H&R Excell 12-gauge semi-auto. The Gen 1s had a humpback like the Browning B80, which it was also loosely based off of a Browning B80 and a Beretta A400 XL. Remington acquired New Union Firearms, H&R, and Marlin. Remington told H&R, "Hey guys, time out. We don't have any shotguns that are humpbacks. That's some crap from Browning. We are a round back company. Change it." They changed it. Oh, by the way, these barrels, Gen 1s, are made by Verona. I don't even know what the hell a Verona is. I think it's an Italian shotgun company. Remington told H&R, "Forget putting Mossberg chokes, Wind chokes, Brown and Vector, same chokes. All 3 fit the same gun." They said, "Negative, Ghost Rider. Your gun, our gun, now comes equipped with rim chokes. The chokes, the Lord's chokes, rim chokes." So they had to change them. Guys, there is a ton confusion about the correct magazine extensions that will fit this gun. Let me lay all your doubts to rest. This H&R Excell shotgun takes a mag extension made for a Benelli Nova Super 90, Nova, Beretta A391 Extrema 2, A400 Excell, imagine that, Beretta 1301, CZ 712, 912, or Weatherby SA08, or Smith & Wesson 12-gauge shotguns. The same company makes guns for all these people. That company is called Sarsilmaz, common spelling. Guys, I bought this gun from the pawn shop. Oh, wait a minute, let me back up. This choke tube, this mag extension is a 1-shot plus 1 mag extension. The 2-shot would have stuck out past the barrel. I didn't want that. This looks super cool as is. Hate them bugs. This is made by Nordic Components, available at Midway USA. The barrel nut is called a nut, B as in boy, R as in Robert, BR 12-00. It fits the Benelli Nova Supernova. This is totally different from a Remington 870 Remington 870 mag extension and a Benelli M1 Super 90. Totally different. This takes the Benelli Nova mag extensions. Why they choose to change it up, I don't know. They were retarded. Okay, you got to buy these two pieces separate. You got to buy the nut and then the tube. You can buy like a 6-shot tube, sticks out to here. I went with a 1. I went from a 5 plus 1 equals 6 to a 6 plus 1 equals 7 shot. That was plenty enough for me. I didn't compromise the barrel length, so it was a win-win situation. The mag extension is called a MXT TBS Tomboy Sam 12-1 K King. It says it's a +1 MXT kit 12 gauge. So even though the threads, I'll just take it apart and show you. Okay guys, I'm going to unscrew this. This is my mag extension kit. Probably need to wear safety goggles on this. I got in safety contacts, safety first. Also close your eyes and look away. Okay guys, a couple things. I used a factory spring. It had enough tension that it worked. Nordic Components, you got to buy these two items separate. This little bad boy here is your mag extension tube. You can get it 1 shot up to freaking 9 shots this long. I wasn't interested. Just wanted 1 extra shot where it would not protrude further than my barrel. These threads are the same on a Remington, Benelli M1, Browning, Winchester. The back threads are not. They are gun specific. So if you buy a Remington, this will fit on it. Buy a Browning, this will fit on it. Benelli M1 Super 90, this will fit on it. This will not fit on anything other than a Benelli, Nova, Beretta, A400 Excell, CZ, Weatherby, SAOA. Put this bad boy back together. Pretty easy. The threads are super fine. Hand tighten it. Now you got it one shot magazine tube extension. I'm going to break this gun down, guys, show you a couple things. First of all, 18 and a half inch barrel, screw in chokes. I had the full choke installed. Wiggle it off, comes off. Pretty easy. Guys, day 2 I went to the gun show, went back. This bad boy was still laying on the table. He had it marked 250 on one side of the tag. Show special 225. I asked him if I could take it apart. Well, I took the firearm apart, the forearm and the barrel, and I noticed it was missing this part here that's 74 cent. It is a Remington Model 1100 gas O-ring. This gun, without this rubber O-ring, is a single shot. I knew it. The pawn shop gun dealer did not. Some guy bought this gun, the ring. A lot of the other gas guns, the Weatherby, the CZ, they use a steel O-ring, so they don't need a rubber one. This particular gun, like the Beretta Excell A400 and the Browning B80, take a rubber O-ring. Well, the guy at SAR Steel Mask didn't know this, put it together without an O-ring, shipped out a couple thousand single shot shotguns. Guy bought it, took it to the range, single shot, bang, single shot, bang. Said to hell with this, took it to the pawn shop. Pawn shop guy says, hey, I'll give you $150 for this $500 shotgun. Fast forward to last week, laying on the table. The guy was nice enough to say, hey, Lieutenant Dan, you're going to have to send it back to the factory. It don't work. And me playing stupid, I said, that's probably going to cost me at least $25. Sell it to me for $200. We got a deal. Pawn shop owner made $50. I got a brand new $500 shotgun for $200. I brought it home, put this 74 cent O-ring in the gun, took it to my 65-acre farm, and went boom, chakalaka boom, chakalaka boom, 6 times, repeatedly. With the receipt in hand and the gun in hand, I was smiling ear to ear. And the gun dealer asked me, you know how to fix it, don't you? I said, yes, sir, I'm a gunsmith. He said, we shot it. It's a single shot. We couldn't figure it out. How do you fix it? I said, it's going to cost. Now this is after he had my cash, had a receipt, and had this gun in my hand. I told him 74 cents will fix it. I took this out of my pocket, put it on here in front of him, rolled it down, hit the button. Now you have a gas O-ring in front of this cylinder. He felt terrible. I felt great. Guys, this O-ring here has arrows. I got the heavy one pointed out every which way you want the bullets to go. You got a heavy arrow going out the barrel. You flip it around very easily. Light load, flip it around. Now you can shoot the Walmart dove shells. Light load arrow going out the barrel. I keep mine on heavy with this O-ring installed. Here's why. Guys, one thing I love about this gun, it has 2 action bars. The recoil spring is in the front, unlike the 1100. It's built into the rear of the stock. This is in the front. You can oil it, keep it clean, keep debris out. This gun comes with a black plug. Guys, what you want to do is take your big ass screwdriver, flathead, twist that mother trucker out and throw it away. It's just useless. Guys, getting back to the stocks, this gun has synthetic stocks made out of a space-age polymer. Some people like to call it plastic. Has a generous rubber recoil pad, kind of solid. Guys, the forearms are made out of plastic, space-age polymer. Guys, football helmets, pay telephones are made out of plastic. There's some very tough plastics out here, and I would have to say this is one of them. 18.5-inch barrel, screw-in chokes. Put this bad boy back together. Okay guys, with this magazine tube extension, I used the factory spring. When I put 5+1 6 shells in here, it was under extreme compression. So I said, you know what? I'll try it with the mag extension and see what works. So let's put the barrel and the stock back on. Cock position, come down. Oh. Back for good. Okay guys, the forearm has 2 notches that fit into the receiver that lock it. The barrel locks in and you have your magazine tube ding-a-ling-a-ling right here. Take your magazine tube extension, put on top, push down. Once again, always wear safety glasses. In my case, safety contacts. Put this on, push it down, get it started. Guys, a Remington 870 mag extension will thread on this gun, but it will not lock down. This here, made for the Benelli Nova, locks down Beautiful. Torque it down. Pretty hard, hand tight. So now, you have a 6+1 tactical shotgun with an 18-inch barrel. Guys, I want to go over 3 loads that I use predominantly in this shotgun. They're actually color-coded. So when I'm hunting in the woods and reach into my Army M65 field jacket pocket, I can pull them out, red, green, and blue, and without mental hesitation, I know what they are. The first is a Winchester #1 buckshot. The load designation is Winchester XB 12-1, 121. Winchester Super X, B for buckshot, 1-2 for 12 gauge, 1 for #1 pellet. About 12 years ago, I started on a quest to find out what was the most accurate buckshot. I shot Wolf, Tula, Winchester, Federal, Remington, Noble Sport, Fiocchi. If it was buckshot, I bought it. I bought every flavor of Remington, every flavor of Winchester, every flavor of Federal. What I found out, guys, is in this particular load, Winchester XB 121, it actually comes with a shot cup with #16 #1 pellets, surrounded by styrofoam to cushion the shells. Guys, at 25 yards, 16 pellets hit a target in about an 8-inch by 11 space. So at 25 yards, you can shoot a crackhead, 8 by 11, meth head, deer, 16 pellets. 16 pellets going in, 16 pellets going out. You got 32 blood holes. Think about that for a minute. And double buckshot, guys, you can get 9 or 12 pellets. You got 24 holes in, 24 holes out. They are .33 caliber. #1 buckshot happens to be the metric designation. The pellets are 7.62. That sounds real familiar. 7.62 is a .308 Winchester. 7.62 by 39 is an AK-47 round. Or the American designation is .30, 30 caliber, 308. So you got 16 7.62 millimeter size projectiles, or if you're an American, 16 .308 caliber projectiles coming down range at 1,250 feet per second to hit you in the chest. I did a little energy comparison. An AK-47 round, 7.62 by 39, 123 grain soft point, standard load, at 2,300 feet per second equals 1,445 foot-pounds of energy. That's a lot. Let's talk about this little red guy for just a moment. Winchester XB 121. This has 16 pellets that are 35 grains apiece. Leaving the barrel, 35 grains apiece times 16 pellets equal 560 grains. That's like 2 45 ACP pistols hitting you in the chest simultaneously. Times 1,250 feet per second. That's the speed of a 9mm. Equals to 1,942 foot-pounds of energy. So if you shoot a crackhead with this, it's the equivalent of shooting him with a 7.62 by 39 AK-47 round and shooting him simultaneously in the chest with a 45 ACP pistol at the same time. That's what you'd have to do to get the energy of this red guy. Guys, the second load I carry in my hunting pocket in case I see a squirrel, a rabbit, duck, pheasant, grouse, dove, is green. It's a Remington Model Express high brass number 4 shot, 1.25 ounces, 3 3/4 grams of powder. If all this wipes off through carrying, I know this is a number 4 shot. I cannot even begin to tell you what this load will do to a feral cat, a raccoon, or a possum. I'm going to leave that up to your imagination. But these pellets, I love number 4 versus 8. Anything you're going to eat, the pellets go clean through and kill them cleanly. And when you're eating fried rabbit, you're not eating fried lead. Think about it. The third load I carry is blue. This is a Federal 2 3/4 1 ounce slug. I can look on the end. I can feel it with my finger. This is a slug. I can blow you away. I blew the color. I blew them away. So if I got an insurgent, a trespasser, a deer, 150 yards, I can blow them away with the blue slug. Recapping, guys. Winchester red buckshot, green, number 4, blue slugs. I blew them away. Slugs. So I can reach in my pocket and be totally covered. Oh yeah. I do want to do a shout out. This is a case I've had almost 20 years. It's a Black Hawk shotgun case. Guys, this is freaking awesome. It will hold 4 boxes of 25 shells. You can put 100 shells in this back pocket. Front pocket, you can put 4 choke tubes, choke wrench, grease rag, eye protection, ear protection, all in one bag. The freaking padding on this is like a 1/2 inch thick, both sides and the bottom and top. I have dropped this bag off my 4-wheeler dozens of times, tossed in the bed of my truck hundreds of times, dropped it out of my deer stand in an alcohol-related deer hunting accident maybe 2 or 3 times. The case is freaking awesome. It's 43 inches internal length. It will fit a tactical shotgun like my H&R Excell. It fits my Benelli M1 Super 90, my Remington 1100 Tactical, my FN Hurstel self-loading police, my one of a dozen 870 pumps, FN Hurstel model self speed pump 8-shot. It fits any tactical shotgun. It's a great case. You can get it at Optics Planet, $84. Guys, money well spent. The Nordic Components one-shot magazine extension you can have at Midway USA. Let me zoom in on that. That's what it is. And this one here is your MXT mag extension. Get those, guys. You will not be upset. Let me show you a couple targets, guys. I got them on the refrigerator. I'm so proud of them. It's a Winchester XP 121, 16 pellet, #1 buckshot, inside of a shot cup with styrofoam to cushion it. This choke in this H&R Excell shotgun with the micrometer measured 680, which is in all practicality an extra full. They call it a full choke in Turkey. In America, a 690 is a full choke. Apparently in Turkey, a 680 is a full choke. The choke is black. It matches the gun. It looks badass. So I left it in there. And guys, what it can do with these buckshot is freaking incredible. Stay tuned. I'll show you a couple pictures. Okay, guys, here's the target I shot on May 6th with my H&R Excell. I got a $20 bill to give you an idea of the shot pattern. I got 16 pellets in a target 8 by 11 inches. Guys, if you shoot a meth head, crackhead, bear, deer, intruder, insurgent, Palestinian, his ass is going down with that kind of firepower. Guys, this is a target I shot yesterday, May 17th, when it was a cool 94 degrees in Johnson County, North Carolina. Trying to get my lighting right. I got the $5 bill there just to give you some example of how small that group is. That was shot at 25 yards with the H&R Excell Winchester #1 buckshot, full choke, 16 pellets. All pellets are in the paper. Hey guys, in closing, I hope you enjoyed my video on my H&R 1871 Excell semi-automatic tactical shotgun. Guys, do me a huge favor. Please subscribe to my channel. Like me. You know, some of my YouTube heroes are Scooch. Nothing fancy. It got 45. Mr. Guns and Gear. Guys, these are my heroes. They basically said, you know, screw it, I'm going to do it. These guys have got a lot of military law enforcement, career, knowledge, experience. I was a cop for 13 years in top 100 deadliest cities in the nation. Rocky Mount, North Carolina, came in number 39. Guys, it's a tough town. You earn your money there. Did it for 13 years. I was hit by a car, lost my legs, so now I'm in a wheelchair. I'm a computer, chair-borne junkie. But I do shoot, ride four-wheelers, and do all the cool stuff I used to do. My ex-girlfriend, Tammy Annette Stevenson, called me the one-legged wonder. I kind of liked that. That was cool. I made her happy. Guys, in closing, this is a solid shotgun. Don't hesitate to buy one. New, used, doesn't matter. Gen 1, Gen 2, doesn't matter. Just be aware with the Gen 1, you're going to have to buy, well, it comes with 4 Verona chokes. You know, unless you really want to get super exotic, you don't have to buy chokes. But the Gen 1 or Gen 2s are basically a clone of a world-class Beretta A400 Excell. And it's an exact clone of a shotgun. Same gun. One's made in Italy, one's made in Turkey. So do yourself a favor, save $400, $600, and buy this. Great gun. Guys, in closing, do yourself a favor. If you got a young buck at church, in your neighborhood, he may be a little lost. He may be a little PlayStation, Xbox confused. Show them the great outdoors. Show them that there's more to life than Candy Crush, level 99, an Xbox, a PlayStation. Yeah, on rainy days when it's 115 or it's 14 degrees, those are PlayStation days. But guys, do yourself a favor. Take a kid hunting. Take him fishing. Take him shooting guns. Take him riding four-wheelers. Take him camping. Take him to a gun show. Take him to a boat show. Take him to Bass Pro Shop. Take him to Cabela's. Teach him the great outdoors. But do yourself a favor and do me a favor. Before you do all that, how about take him to church? Y'all think about it. I'm Lieutenant Dan. Y'all have a nice day. Lieutenant Dan out. Godspeed ahead.